doing it on a flipping phone. That was my wife just calling to say, you need anything from the store? I said, no, I'm using my phone to live stream. You know, it's like, I'm not having a good day, guys. Kind of bummed, because if you go by the old way of looking at YouTube, which my other channel was monetized the old way, I had already met the requirements for everything. I have a fully monetized channel, and I'm kind of wondering if I shouldn't move everything over there and shut this channel down. I don't know, because that's a monetized channel. I can at least get credit for the videos I'm putting out, and you know, and stuff like that. So, you know, just kind of put out. And I'm sorry, this is my second live stream. Actually, it's done more than that. I've done like 4 of them today. But I thought, well, you know, I do a live stream, and because the last couple, I don't know what's going on. Still trying to play the system here, figure it out. But wait for my wife to get home so I can clean the car up, I guess. I had one person in here, and when she called, it locked my live stream up, so I couldn't get back on it. So, but I don't know. Maybe I'll take a break from YouTube. I'm getting frustrated. You know, it's like, I don't know. I'm just getting very frustrated with YouTube. You know, it's like, I'm not all that bad of a guy. You're back, I see. I'm not all that terrible of a guy. I don't try to get mad, but I do get frustrated with YouTube in general. You know, it's like I got 13 in here. Thank you very much for coming back, guys. I need the watch hours. I need people to run my playlist, help me out. Yeah, I was doing a live stream, and my wife called. Hi, guys. Yeah, I'm working on the car right now. I'm actually trimming my fender openings a little bit more on it. I'll show it to you in a few. No, I'm just frustrated with YouTube in general. You know, I do the monetization thing, and they say, well, they run you around circles. They say to me, well, you got to go by the earn column, not the actual hours in your analytics section. Well, when I got my other channel monetized before, I didn't do that. I didn't have to do that. They just went by, oh, I got 5,000 hours and I had 1,000 subscribers. You're monetized. They don't do that now. So they kind of screw with you. There, I'm back. Somebody asked about my car. It's right here. I put Interco Super Swampers on it. What I had to do, though, I had to open my fender openings up a little bit more. I just got to make sure I got them even. These are actual licensed tires. Sorry about that. These are an actual licensed tires, so, but, see what I'm doing is, I love these Lexan shears. There we go. There we go. Now it's pretty close to the other side, but you're from India? Welcome in. I am from the United States of America. So, welcome in. I had somebody from Malaysia. I had somebody come in from Australia. Somebody from India. Welcome to the channel. But yeah, here's the car. I changed out the tires. I'm getting a stack of them now. These are the ones that were on it. They're sitting here. I've had these on it. I've ran these on it. These have been on it at one point. So I went back to a set I got with the car, and these are Super Swamper Inticos. I think they'll work better for me. And I try to treat everybody with respect out there, because I don't know, there's too much crap going on in the world, and you know, people got to learn to get along with each other. And I have people from, I had somebody from Russia come in here, and you know what's going on with them, and you know, I don't necessarily think that's bad. Oh, those tires, I set them right there. They're all the tires for this. Now I decided to put these on it, and I'm going to run these tires on it. These are Intico Super Swampers. Then these guys here are waiting for their vehicle to get here. It'll be here the, I don't know, 13th of November. So I'm waiting for them, the vehicle to get here for them. You know, I don't know metric. These are 1.9 rims. These tires are, let me see, they're on 1.9s. Let me get a tape measure. I'll give you a diameter, the height of them or whatever. I'll show it to you. Now this is inches. I'm going to say they're 4 3/4 inches high. So you can do the conversion. They're 4 3/4 inches high. Those tires are. They're Intico. They're licensed tire. The real tires are called Intico Super Swampers. I have a lot of sand where I'm at, and width. Let me see here. I'll give you a width. There you go. Just about 2 inches. This is a car I built up. I took an existing one. This is an axial SCX 10.2, but it was called a legendary Grando, but it's modeled after that truck. So these tires are, this is an actual clone of that truck you got. This has all metal axles underneath it, front and rear, metal drive shafts. I put a super heavy duty steering servo in it, but this is based off that same truck you got. So they'll fit on it. These are 1.9. So So this truck here, I got rock sliders on it, put on it. But yeah, this is based off an Axial 10.2. I completely rebuilt it. The body is different. I put a different body on it. I changed the electronics in it, servo, motor. Oh, you got like a truck body on yours. Yeah, this is a Toyota 4Runner body I got on here. Because I have this truck too. This is my Toyota Land Cruiser. This is that's an actual 12-inch action figure in there. Give you an idea of the size of it. And this is running, these tires are 4 3/4 inches in diameter. They're offset rim. Endura makes these, and they're an offset rim. Then I have my Blazer sitting here that has the same tires and wheels on it. And this is a TRX 4 Sport. Oh, you got the kit version. Yeah. Well, this one here, if you go to YouTube and just type in Legendary Grando or Grando RC crawlers, you'll see what it looked like before. I changed it out. That's a working winch. I just put that on there. I took the original. It came with a winch on it. I took the winch off it. I put a new winch on it, and when I put aluminum axles underneath it, front and rear, Endura axles. I put rock sliders, 21 turn motor. I'm running a 2S LiPo in it. A quick run Hobby Wing ESC at 1080. This is a trail truck. This is set up for trail truck. This ain't a rock crawler. If you notice, it's set up for trail truck. I had this set up for a trail truck. This is 100%. I don't have big rocks here where I'm at to do it. So this is you got a 2000 Jeep Cherokee. Okay. Yeah, this is set up as a trail truck. All of my stuff is set up here as trail vehicles. That's a trail truck. My Blazer is. My Grando here is actually, I got to get back into it and get working on it. It runs and everything. I just got to put stuff on it. That is a trail truck. This is going to be a trail truck. No, once you get that paint on the Lexan, it's there. If you got an exterior, I don't have a good answer for you, because that paint bonds to the polycar. This is what do they call this thing? These bodies, polycarbonate. These bodies are polycarbonate, and this is the paint form. And once it's painted on the inside, you ain't gonna get it off. The only thing you can do is just get another body. This one here, I put a light kit in it. It's got light buckets. Let's see here. I'll power it up here a minute for you guys. You can see my headlights come on. It's got headlights. It's got tail lights. Then the servo in it, it's got a crazy, with those Endura axles. Watch the front wheels. Look at how sharp it turns. Look how sharp it's turning. Look at that. What I use is I use these quick run ESCs right here. You can get them on for Amazon and a bunch of places. The 1080 version 2, and you can set them to be easy up in them, which the power for your electronics to all the way up to 8 point some volts. I got this set for 7.4 volts. So then I got a 25 kilogram servo in it. You can see how fast it turns. You can see how sharp it turns too. That's the axles actually. These Endura axles. That's the axles that make it steer that tight. Look at there. But actually, if I keep doing it, it'll steer itself off the table. Yeah. This has metal drive shafts, billet aluminum axles, beadlock, aluminum beadlocks. It's right in your radio. All radios will have wheels on them, and on this one here, this says you can see it here. It says 100%, 75, 50, all the way up. Just turn that dial to where it says 100%. Make sure it's on your steering side, and yeah. Well, there should be in there a way to turn up your endpoint. I'm not familiar with that radio system to tell you, but go to YouTube, of all places. Just type in what you got, and just type in endpoint adjustment, and you'll probably find it. This is set at 100%. Because you can see underneath there, I got a metal servo horn and all that. Well, this is all new axles underneath it. They've only had a couple runs on them with sliders. I got them on the back too. But when I put these axles in this truck, I had to re-gear it. I had to drop the pinion on the motor down 2 teeth. That way it made it the same as if it had the stock axles, which the stock axles are in these boxes here, because they're sitting by that truck. They're going to go on in. But TRX4 Sport. Well, this was a Sport. I put inner fenders in it. I put a new 21-turn motor in it, rock lights. It still retains the single speed and the no diffs locks, but this was a TRX4 Sport. I completely rebuilt it. My featured video, go to my channel, you'll see what it looked like before I started. And this body is the original body that was on it, and it was actually raced by a young man, and it won a race, but it was this body. And I buffed out and wet sanded and cleaned up the body so it looks like brand new. Then I put all new decals on it. But this was a TRX4 Sport. Because then this one here, this is the FMS Toyota Land Cruiser. This thing is super detailed. This isn't fast at all. A little faster than a walking pace, but that has a winch. I put a winch on it. All the lights work. The light bar works. I put these tires and wheels on it because initially it came with, where are they? Oh, these wheels. These tires were on that. It came on it originally. Then the wheels are actually, the rims are on these tires I'm using to keep the weight off the O's, but yep. Yeah, I use Endura a lot. These are Endura wheel sets, tires and wheels. Endura tires and wheels. I got Endura axles. This truck here was built with mostly Endura parts. That's a 1/24 scale rock crawler. I have Endura parts on the Blazer in the back here, right here. This has Endura wheels, shocks, and drive shafts. And I tell people when these small trucks, you build them, the parts come in little plastic cases. with low offset. What do you need? What are you trying to put them on? Your Bronco or your Traxxas? Because these don't have much offset. You can see the offset basically. They don't have much offset. These have a lot. You can see the offset in these. But the same as these. These are the same wheels, but these bead locks are average offset. On the axial, this is an axial right here. This is a based off, well, it's pretty much all now. It's an SCX 10-2. All the parts in here are axial parts now, but you can see the offset I'm running. And the wheels, they stick out a little bit, but not too terrible. But the only way you're going to get tires that's going to set somewhat like this is to actually go out and spend the big bucks and get a Traxxas body. But yeah, I mean, these actually work quite well. I like these tires here. They're a soft tire. They're a grippy tire. They work in sand. That's one reason I just changed these out and put these on it, because I was running this tire. You can see the sand on it, but there's, for rocks, it seems okay, but it's a smooth tire. You get it in deep sand or you gotta climb a hill, it doesn't bite, it doesn't get into the sand. So that's why I changed them out and I put these on there, these Super Swampers, because this is a trail truck. But where I'm at, we got a lot of sand up here. Yeah, you know what? That'd be cool. But I kind of decided upon myself. I spent enough money this year, so I'm not gonna. I have a 41 Willys coming for these guys to be in, and that's my last major purchase for a while. I'm just gonna start using this stuff. I mean, if I go out and buy everything that's out there, I can tell you right now, I spent $2,500 this year on RC stuff. You know, it's like that truck there's probably got $1,500 alone just in aftermarket stuff. Then I rebuilt this one. Let's do the math. $1,500 there, about $600-700 here redoing that one. You know, then this truck here will bring it up to I'm about 15. Then I went out and bought the Willys. It's coming here. It'll be here in a week or two. Well, there's parts sitting here. I'm going to do a dry shaft mod for it. Right here's the dry shaft for it, and I got another light kit sitting here. So, time you buy all this stuff, I spent $2,500 this year. I got an airplane up there that I could have took that money and put in an airplane that could have been flying. You know, that's a Cessna 182 Skylane with a .724 4-stroke engine in it. It'll fly 65 to 85 miles an hour. And it sits there. I could have took all this money and actually got that plane flying, including a radio. So, you know, it's like there comes a point where, and I did most of this, what I did most of this for is for YouTube, for you guys, you know, and now I gotta wait. I need watch hours, so I need people to run my playlist, watch my videos. You know, you don't have to sit there and physically stare at the videos for hours on end. If you got a computer, just turn my playlist on and let it run. If there's something that interests you, watch it, you know. But that's what I'm getting now. If I get that, They are. That plane there, the fuselage and motor is over $1,500. That motor is almost $1,000. It's in there. It's in that plane. That motor is. Then you got the fuselage. They are expensive because when you crash them, you're out of luck. So, I mean, you look around in here, you don't see it. This is full of RC car parts. You look in there, there's all kinds of parts in there. I got parts sitting here. I got RC just pieces and bits sitting here. I got a tote over there below that bike wheel. It's got RC car parts in it. I have an RC car out there that's a prototype. It was never even put out on the market. It was given to me. You know, I got parts all over the place. Got them on the bench and everything here, so. You know, look at here's batteries, you know. You don't think about it, but I got sitting around here a couple $100 alone just in batteries. So, well, I do mainly, I haven't flown that plane's never been in the air. I bought it as something to do, you know, but like right here, I got few car seat parts sitting in this tote, but it's like, I'll probably never fly it. That's why I've been trying to get rid of it. One point I was offered to give it away to somebody. But then I was thinking, okay, why don't I just keep it and maybe I can find the right person that'll buy it off me. If I can recoup the money for the engine, I'd be happy. You know, it's like, I'll never fly it. I've flown airplanes, but I'll never fly it. The other issue is finding some place to fly a plane like that. That airplane has to go on a RC flying field. You can't fly that. Where I live at here, I'd have to haul it or fly it. So, yeah, I'm gonna close the garage up a little bit. Yeah, this truck here, corner, it does that. Those two figures sitting there, there's a couple $100. You know what? You're looking at that box they're sitting on, there's more. There's a General Pershing. If you go over here, this big green tote has got more figures in it. Look here, I got action figures all over the place. There's a Buzz Aldrin astronaut. There's a boat here. I got a George Bush action figure, believe it or not, in here. So I got a lot of money tied up in the hobby part of it. And I'm just at the point now where I'm getting frustrated. I'm frustrated with YouTube. Oh, this here, I'm running 20 weight. I run 20 weight oil in the shocks. Then if you notice, if you look in there, they're canted back. That's our back. And the rears are leaning forward. They're not straight down. I'm running 20 weight shock oil. And the only thing that runs a heavier oil is this truck. Because it's a heavier truck. This has got 40 weight in it. But everything here, even this one, runs 20 weight. Because this is what you want, ain't it? Watch the front end of it. See there? Look at that. That's what you want, ain't it? You want it to be able to articulate when you're doing your trail runs, even the back end. Look at there, you know, it's like, what I can do here is I can adjust my shocks and I can drop the wheels down a little bit. It'll give me a little extra clearance. But yeah, I run 20 weight in them. It works good. But this is a trail truck. It's not designed to be a rock climber. This is a rock crawler. If I want to go crawl rocks, I got this feller. You know, this has got 4-wheel steer and 4-link, and the difference between this and that truck is look at here. You know, see the articulation, I'm falling through my shelf unit here, but you can see how far these wheels, you know, tip up and all that. This has rear steer and everything else on it. So this is a rock crawler. If I want to do that, I just break that out, you know. 33 weight, yeah, you could put that in there. Just make sure you clean out the shocks good, and when you put the fluid in there, purge it. In other words, leave the cap off and push the piston up and down, or the rod, and make sure you get all the air bubbles out of there. And leave you about 1/8 of an inch of gap between the fluid and the very top of the shock, then screw the cap on. And that way you'll get all the air out of them. You actually can see in there, you can see there's my shock mount for the rear. You can see the shock. This has got 100mm shocks in it too. So if I want to change my, you know, if I don't like this rubbing, but realistically for a trail truck, that's real life, that'd be about all you'd want, so, but. Yep, so I'm doing that, waiting on one more RC car, then that's it for spending. The parts I've got here, like I've had this, the only thing that I ordered specifically for that truck is this drive shaft. There's a reason for that. They run a divorced transfer case, these do. So there's a dog bone, a collar, if you're familiar with that. There's a collar on the engine. It goes to a CVD, dog bone with a CVD on it. It goes into your transfer case. Well, they wear out, and when they get a load on there, they make your whole engine vibrate. That's a weak spot. I had a Schumacher Menace 21 truck. It was a 10 scale, but it had a 21 motor in it. It would do, at the time it was nitro that I had it, it would do 75 miles an hour. Then I had a Schumacher Lotus Elise, a 5th scale, that had a 28 in it, and it was a 3-speed transmission, and that truck would do about 65. So that's the fastest RC cars. They make electrics now that are blow nitro out of the park, you know. So, but I gotten older. I like to just do the crawling, run these trucks here. To me, they're I don't know. It's kind of relaxing, you know, running a crawler. People don't. I've had people say they don't understand it, don't get it. But tell you what, if you buy a crawler and you go out, people like to walk. Well, why don't you just walk with your RC car, and on the way have some fun with it. So, of all the cars I got here, this is my fastest. This has a 21 turn motor as well. I got 21 in here. In the blue one's a 21. This has got a 35 turn. This Blazer, that's a stock pretty much. That comes from FMS. That's an anniversary edition. That has an Outrunner brushless system in it. This has a 21 turn, and this is this is old school. I'm going to update the whole electronics on that one and everything. But luckily, that one there, I got all the parts here. I have plenty of parts here to go through it. So, but yeah, this truck here is started out as a legendary Grando. It was an Amazon Prime deal. It was a Prime Day purchase. I paid $101 for it out the door, and I didn't know what it was. I started looking into it, and I said, well, this is an Axial SCX-10 clone. So I started looking at Axial parts, and I converted it over. Stainless steel. Pull all the screws out of it and go to Amazon, order a stainless steel screw kit. And put stainless steel screws. Stainless steel won't rust. And put stainless steel screw kits in them. Let's see here. Most of your high-end stuff, here's a good example, I'll show you. See right here? These are stainless steel screws. These will never rust. Is there one for the axial? You can, if you got access to Amazon, I don't know which country you're from, you check with Banggood, and just type in your search SCX102 axial stainless steel screw kit and see if it pops up. I know Amazon, I believe you can get them. So, but I got to see. I'm going to figure some way. I got to do some shock tuning, tower tuning. I got to drop this down. I want to get just a little more clearance on the tires. No, they got them tires on there. But yeah, that's what I would do. I just check with Amazon and see what you can get there. That's be about all I do. This is my 4th live stream, and this is the busiest I've been. I mean, as far as people coming in, I got 57 in here. And I did one live stream. I had 15,000 people watching. So apparently, yeah. So apparently people are liking this kind of content, because normally I do content with my Ranger sitting way back here, but these tires here come on the Red Cat Gen 7. So if you go to the Red Cat website, you can probably get these tires. These are Intico Super Swampers. Right there, Super Swamper, and right here, IRO, I can't, right there's something, if you can see it. You can pause the live stream and get the information, but these are, you can see the Intico logo right there. These are Super Swampers. Right there, Intico. If you go to Red Cap's website, which makes that car, you can probably get them from them. Yeah, I got to adjust my shocks up. I got to get me some more clearance. Oh yeah, they don't give them away. They don't give their licensed tire. That's the problem. They're a licensed tire by Intico. So they don't give these tires away. You might be able to find a clone that'll look like that from Amazon and check them out. Those aren't too terribly priced. But no, these are expensive tires, because they're a licensed tire. All right. I'm going to have to end my live stream, guys. My wife's home. She wants to get in the garage. So thanks, Scott, for coming in. And as always, this Trailrider is saying goodbye and God bless, and I'll see you soon.